What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live, doing a video about us being ticking time bombs. So I say that because, life goes by fast. We talk about life, living, how many years people live, life expectancy, all that. That can vary to each individual. Some people live a fast life and they die fast, because they got themselves caught up into some situations that weren't serving them, and that takes their life away fast, very young, very early. And at the same time, there's also people that spread their life out very long, with longevity, and at the same time, there's some people that have longevity and true health, true spiritual, emotional, complete health and wellness too within them. So it's like different types of people. Some people die fast, some people live long, but they're not really healthy. They're on assisted living, pharmaceutical machines, all that stuff, cancer, pills, shots, syringes, all that stuff, needles. And then there's some people who live a good amount, long years, 80, 90, 100 years or even older, and they're just all natural, all natural, aging gracefully, and that's the life I desire to live, but still, it's just making these present moments, so so long as I continue to prioritize my health and longevity, it will continue. It's just saying things go by fast, we don't need to be stalling, that's what I'm saying, it's all gone in the blink of the eye, and as soon as we just get all the fluff from our body, our body, a lot of us, our body's like this, and once we throw all that out and we start to get that, figure, and I'm not talking about starving yourself, I'm not talking about anorexia, I'm not talking about bulimia, I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about doing the work to get your body flowing well, by putting the right foods and nutrients and minerals inside of it. But I was just saying, it goes by fast, very fast. So it's important to have a plan, because we have a short attention span, and it's a system. We live in a monetary system. We're in it, but not of it. So that's the biggest thing I can say. Every split second counts. So that's why I'm making the most of it. For real. And planning it out, because it's you may have a plan, and then for 5 minutes later you forget completely about the plan or whatever. And that's you're not staying with it. You're not sticking to it truly. I understand during that process, some things may happen, but at the end of the day, you still have your vision. You still have your key foundational components to your plan still there. Even if everything didn't go super smooth, you still learn so that you can make it a smooth process and spread it out over many years. That's what I'm doing. That's why I chose health and wellness, so I really can do that, and still be on top of the game, still be standing, and honestly, still be the last man alive. Honestly, the last man standing. Even now, even now, I don't know what's going on everywhere, but I'm saying, my father, he's from a small city, a very small city, and he was saying he's one of the only people of color, men of color who are still alive, and free, living in love, He was saying a lot of his associates, people he knew, or he knows from his alma mater and his alumni, high schools, middle school, elementary, college, all that, a lot of them are either dead or in prison, locked up somewhere. And I'm not following his footsteps. I'm just saying I'm desiring to continue freedom within myself and my family, and longevity also. Because my grandma, she's approaching 100 years old. She still, has her own mind. So I love that, and that's what I'm shooting for. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm creating my life like this. It may not be easy, and I was warned about it. I didn't follow anybody's footsteps. It's just I can see some similarities to keep me free and peaceful and in love. So that's how I've been noticing those key indicators, throughout my family, throughout some other people's families that share similar interests and whatnot. We doing it, that's what I'm doing. So, anyways, with that being said, hope I'm sending this to y'all so y'all can understand how fast things go. For real, we have a short attention span, short memories. You know, we remember a lot, but it's just every day there's so much stuff at us, you know, outside of our own true element of none of this illusion, none of these streets, none of these roads, none of these commercials, none of these TVs, none of these radios, none of these clothes, you know, all this stuff is a big illusion. So that's the reason why sometimes we can forget about little simple material stuff. It's like, hey, y'all don't live with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't know me, in all honesty, you know what I'm saying? Like, even stuff about laws, bills, rules, regulation, of course, it's out there, but at the same time, it's like, wow, okay, y'all have the nerve to type up a long bill, you know, a long bill to pay something, or a debt, or whatever, or spam advertisement, or something like that. But guess what? What about what do I want? What do I desire for my life? What do I have that I'm grateful for now? You know what I'm saying? So that's the point I'm making about this. We gotta stay focused on the core, the foundation, the essentials, and just cut all the fluff that's taking space up off, for real, so we can breathe. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing. And yeah, just saying, life goes by fast, so at least we can do ourselves a service of, you know, making the most of it while staying focused. And that, pretty much that, honestly. Pretty much that. So, you know, take care, you know, realize that it goes by fast. And that's the reason, you know, I'm adjusting and making all these moves, these decisions, standing firm in some of my commitments, standing firm in, you know, purpose and values and whatnot. So, you know, I'm not regretting anything, so that I'm continuing, so that I'm manifesting and growing, you know what I'm saying, in a healthy way where I'm not regretting. That's the biggest thing I can say is, you know, living it truthfully with no regrets. You know, that's what I'm doing, for real. Sometimes you really got to be at rock bottom to realize what you're grateful for, you know, before you foolishly fool yourself, fool the other people and whatnot out of pride, you know what I'm saying, for something silly. So it's deep, it's very deep, but that's why it's important to at least do something, you know, start off from the ground up and build it up, not just expect all of it just to come at once, all of it just to be at the top when you first start. Nah, it don't work like that. True, real growth starts from the roots. It starts from the soil. You build it up naturally, you know, throughout the process. There's no rush for growing a tree. A tree is going to grow throughout the duration of time it requires for a tree to grow. You know, there's no speeding up a tree, no matter how you look at it. I don't care. Y'all can put all these science experiments, all this hybrid stuff, tamper with it, you know, add these chemicals, ingredients, all this stuff. The truth is, you know, the truth about nature is the truth. It's a process, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't just, you don't pop up an avocado tree and have full grown, you know, avocados right there, you know, in seconds, you know, without going to one that's already blooming avocados. You know, you'll have to plant the seed, literally dig up some soil and plant the seed, put some fertilizer, put some water, make sure it's getting sunlight, you know, and keep nurturing that over a duration of time. And that's, I like saying that with all of life. All of life. It's a connection of life. You know, it's a connection of life. So, that being said, it goes by fast. That's the reason I'm doing these videos. Whenever I really feel something that's real powerful, that's coming from within me, that I need to address, and share and speak about for people earlier on in the journey, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. So that's what I have to say about that. That's why it's important, for real. You gotta choose which way you're gonna go. For real. You gotta choose which way you're gonna go and stick with it. For real. And that's what I'm doing, honestly. Because having my mind changed so much, being so pretentious, being so scandalous, so spoiled in a way, I see, what I can and what I am grateful for, instead of being so picky, you know what I'm saying? So that's the point I'm making about that. I don't know what everybody else is doing. I am aware that it's some people doing similar things. There is some resonance out there, but it's like no one's doing it the way I'm doing it, and that's the truth, and that's just subjective for everyone in their own reality. Just saying, nobody's doing it the way I'm doing it, the way we're doing it. So that's the truth, and that's how it's supposed to be. We're all a unique soul, so let's fully honor that within each of us and not be copying nobody. Just having helpful information to guide us, So it's your boy Scott, broadcasting live. Have an amazing Memorial Day.